take 7 or 9, I'm not sure. Right, I was sure I'd made this video before. I've just been back through all my videos and some of the stuff I had saved on my hard drive, and it turns out I didn't, but I definitely remember recording a video like this before. But it never saw the light of day. Instead, what did see the light of day was a quick review of this Royal Talens sketchbook, which is the item at the heart of this little watercolor kit of mine. So let's just get straight to the point before I go off on any more tangents, and we'll explore the tangents in another video. What do you need to get started in watercolor? Now, there's many different ways you can do it, and there will be 100 videos or 1,000 videos you can find on YouTube that will tell you. But for me, this is how I started. I walked into Hobbycraft and I decided I wanted to give it a go, and so I bought this kit from just checking my notes up here. So this is a company called Shore&marsh, and you've got like 14 colored blocks, you've got some areas for mixing, and you've got one of these little pen water brushes. So these, you fill them up with water and you can give them a little squidge, and you've got a constant supply of water. And it's great if you want to go and do stuff on the street or out in a field or whatever, because you've got water with you. Providing you don't use too much, you can actually get a fairly decent sketch just using that sort of water in there. This is really great. I've actually customized this. I've got some additional colors in here. You can see now there's quite a lot of different shades of brown down here, and this here is another color that wasn't in here. I think there was a bright pink in this originally, but it doesn't matter. Just get some, get started. This cost me £12 in Hobbycraft. I'll put an equivalent down below from Amazon if you want to go and buy this stuff on Amazon, but certainly shop around, and don't be afraid of these little starter kits at all. The notepad, as I mentioned, Royal Talens art creation, Amazon £7.50. TK Maxx, where I bought it, they don't have any anymore at the moment, but I'll come on to that in a second. I think I paid probably about £3 or £4 for this, and I've just been doing loads of stuff in here over the last few months, varying standards and quality and styles, but essentially this is all watercolor and fountain pen. And I think the pages are 140 GSM, which is just sort of like, I don't say just good enough, which is good enough for watercolor. I have actually on 1 or 2 pages I tried some quite cheap alcohol markers in here, and they bled straight through. So yeah, be careful with stuff like that. But for a very light bit of watercolor in, this is perfect. Like I said, 80 pages, nice, perfect pocket size. What, 9 by 14 centimeters or so. Really nice, good stuff. And I've just finished it in the last few days, which is what's inspired me to make this video again right now. Third and almost last item is a fountain pen. I started off, I bought a Lamy Safari. It was about 20 odd pounds, and it came with water soluble ink, which isn't ideal if you want to do watercolors, because the moment the water goes onto that ink, it starts to run. So you need carbon ink. So the cheapest way I found for me to do that was to get one of these Platinum Preppy pens. These cost about £7, and then I bought some carbon ink. These were about £4, I think. So we're looking at like £11 for this and 4 cartridges. I've actually got 2 of these pens now as well. I keep one on my desk here, and I've got one at my arts table / dining table, where I've got loads of other stuff. So yeah, so like £11, and there's 4 cartridges in there. This will last you for ages. I mean, the one in here has lasted me 3 months or so. So yeah, it's good stuff. The Lamy Safari, obviously you can convert if you want carbon ink, which doesn't run. If I didn't say that, I don't know. Carbon ink is what you need. But that meant I needed to buy an inverter and some ink and whatever, and that just felt it was a little bit too messy. So I just decided to go down this route with some cartridges. We may go down that route another day, who knows. So yeah, so that's where we're at really. We're looking at £12 £7 odd, another £7, and another £4. So what's that? 14, 18, about 30 quid. If you shop around, you know, you're going to get this a bit cheaper. You may even get like a discount on something like this as well, so if you shop around somewhere. So you're looking at about £25 perhaps for this kind of stuff, just to get started. And I've absolutely loved it. It's just really, it's occupied a lot of my thoughts over the last few months. It's really been a nice creative outlet, and if you even remotely tempted, just do this much, you know, get a pen and a pad. And I'm saying a pen rather than a pencil, because that's what inspires you, because a pencil is so easy to rub out mistakes. I'm going off on a tangent. That's what it's easy to rub out mistakes and try and perfect things, but a lot of the art videos that you watch online will just get you to embrace the mistakes, and that's where these two come from. Go into that maybe again. So yeah, so that's where we're at. You know, £25-30, and you've got watercolors, you've got fountain pen, carbon ink, a nice notepad. As I said, I've just finished this one. I've got two here also I picked up from TK Maxx, and this is a Nassau fine art pad. This has got a few more pages in it. It's a very similar size to this art creation one. The pages are a white in here. These are slightly off-white in this one, and 130 GSM versus 140 in here. So I don't know how it's gonna. Well, I've got one I've already opened, so we don't know. I mean, that 10 GSM less, is that going to make any difference to my watercoloring? We'll soon see, but it doesn't feel like it's going to. But extra pages, which is extra good. 120 pages in that one, which is nice. So yeah, anyway, that's my kit that I have just given me a good start in watercolors over the last few months, and has inspired me to find, you know, it's inspired me to start a new hobby, and I'm going to be sharing a bit more of that with you on here. So if you've got any questions, let me know below. If you want to get any of this stuff, I will put some links below, of course. This is YouTube, and yeah, stay tuned and subscribe and on all that kind of stuff. I'm also starting, because there's 4,000 subscribers on this channel, I'm starting a membership a membership scheme for the channel. I don't know what to do with that yet. It might just be early release of videos to start with. Maybe we'll do some membership only Q&A or something. We'll see. Maybe do some membership live streams. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, just give it some thought. If you like this, at least subscribe, comment, like, whatever, and I'll see you in another video real soon.